guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm doing a very quick video on SLGs. These are some of the most popular SLGs from Louis Vuitton, Yves Saint Laurent, and Chanel. I have a very small SLG collection. I don't tend to buy them very often, but I think these are some of the basic ones a lot of people are kind of going for when they start their luxury collection. So I hope this would be helpful for some of you who are looking to purchase these. So let's start with Louis Vuitton because I have 3 items here, and I think they are the 3 that are most commonly debated or compared to or like thought after for Louis Vuitton. So I have the key pouch in the monogram print. Okay, I have the card holder, the classic card holder in the monogram print as well. And I have the 6-ring key holder in the denier bin. Okay, so this is my oldest one. So I'll start with this one. The cool thing about this one is you can see the hardware started to tarnish. But overall though, like I have this for 15 years now, maybe something like that. Yeah, probably around that. Like so it's still held up really well. You can see the glazing, it's still pretty much all there. This part with the most fold definitely will start to wear. There will be some tarnish on the key here section here. This part can actually be removed. So you could actually remove them or remove the extra rings that you don't want to, or do some cleaning. Another cool feature about these card holder is, about these key ring, it's actually, you can slide like couple cards in here. So sometimes if I knew I only go out for a quick airing, I put my credit card and my driver's license in the back right here. And it's just the right size to fit like a couple cards. When you use the 6-ring key holder though, the idea is I think the key fob or whatever your car keys should be, like at least I hold them outside, otherwise it would be a little tight to fold it together. And I think this is the most convenient way because then the key pouch, the key ring holder becomes sort of a charm to the key, and then you just use it when you drive. So I really like this one. I use it very often. And it's really worn out, and that's why I wanted to change it up and go for something else, and that's why I got the key pouch. Now with the key pouch, it's great because it's so neat and sort of a clean look once it's zipped up. The feature, so it comes with a clasp, and the mechanism is actually quite interesting. You actually just pull on it, then it opens up, so you can put whatever else you want on here. You could obviously just like hook it to a bag or whatever. A lot of people use these as a little cute like bag charm, which is cute because I do think the key pouch is a really cute design. It's actually a bit more rounded and holds slightly more compared to the older version. The older version is more of a square shape with more more straight corners here. But the flaw is, you can tell, you can never find one with a perfect alignment anymore. Never. I've seen tons out there. This is pretty normal. Like this is the standard kind of alignment. You can see it's not perfectly aligned. With those square, the older model, they are definitely a lot better aligned. If you look at the print, they're usually like perfectly aligned, but they are smaller, and they basically are used to hold cards because they're kind of the perfect size for your cards. So those are, you could get those on the pre-loved market still. So for me, like I said, because I purchased them to be used for my keys, I do find them, like I said, you kind of have to make a conscious effort to put the keys in there, make sure it's put in the right angle, and then you zip it up every time after you after you drive your car. Which is fine, but sometimes, you have to play with it. Like sometimes if you don't put it in the right angle, it won't like zip up easy, or if it zip up, it will zip up with a weird kind of bulging. So it takes some time to make sure you're actually putting it in the right direction angle to make sure it zip up nicely like this. So far, I'm not sure how much I love it for that reason, but at the same time, you know, I think with some use or some practice, it will be fine. If you intend to use these as a card holder or small wallet, it can definitely hold many more cards compared to obviously the rain holder or even your regular card holder because it's more of a big pocket. You can probably also squeeze some cash in. A lot of people just use these as little catch-all. You can put medicine, you can put whatever you need on your everyday go, you know, day of your, you know, everyday use. So still a very cute piece, but are they the perfect things for keys? I'm not so sure. So just keep that in mind. Now to the card holder. Obviously this is intended for cards and not for keys or anything else. You have basically three main slots, which is not very many. I am able to squeeze in like 3 cards on each side and a couple inside, so it does hold quite a bit. I'll remove whatever I have in here. I sometimes tend to put in a little bit of cash in here as well because the middle one is slightly bigger. I find these to be really well made. This is my everyday piece. I do bring it with me all the time because I do put my basic like few cards in here. I mean, most of the stuff now you probably like register, like you have it on your phone. So really just your driver's license, I would say maybe a credit card that you would need to bring with you all the time. Some of your like papers for your car, insurance or whatnot. If that's what if they're not electronic. But I love it. It's a very simple, slick look. It's really well made. I did a comparison to the reverse monogram card holder, which is a lot thinner in comparison, which I didn't like as much. So in comparison to this one, I use this one a lot. The burgundy just adds a little bit of pop of color. The other one is more like a tan color. Inner leather as well, which is also very pretty. This is more like a pink burgundy color, I would say. I use that every day, but still in good shape, except you can tell it's a bit stretched because I do squeeze like more than 1 card in here. Maybe I shouldn't, but that's what I use for. Now, in comparison to the SLG to the card holder from YSL, you can see the YSL one has a couple more slots on each side. And it's in this chevron pattern, which is more their signature pattern. And so basically it means it has 5 card slots instead of 3. But I have to say they are quite thin. First of all, the leather is quite thin. So I don't actually think you're able to squeeze in more than 1 or 2 in each slot. I don't think, unlike the Louis Vuitton one, I think it gives a little bit more stretch. So in the end, they might hold about the same, but it is a bit more organized if you can like separate them. So they might be easier to access your cards because of number of slots that they provide. It's in this nice grain leather, which is also scratch resistant. Doesn't have the glazing on the body part, which is also good because I do find the glazing tend to eventually wear off with time. So only glazing on the top edges. Very beautiful piece as well. So, you know, it's just your preference. They do currently have a couple on sale as well in Essence, so do check them out. I'm not sure when I'm posting this video they will still be, but at least right now there are a few on sale. Okay, now my very last piece in my collection, which is the Chanel card holder, classic card holder too, and this is the model without the Mona Lisa pocket in the back. You know, I do think the extra pocket might be helpful because then you have 1 card that's easily accessible, but at the same time I think whatever it offers here is sufficient because the front pocket here can definitely hold more than 1 card, probably like 2, 3, no problem, and the middle body part gives quite a spacious room for you to put in like all your even cash or other items in here as well. So this particular one is made in Italy, and I haven't worn it very often, so it's in very nice condition, except it is pretty flat, I feel like, because I've been storing it kind of just in a flat way. So maybe some fine scratches on the hardware, but overall, because it's caviar, it's still in really, really nice condition. This one probably among all these, it's probably gonna hold very similar to what the key pouch is gonna hold, but it will take up a bit more space. But it does look more like a tiny wallet, and it kind of function more as a wallet, I would say. So I think it's a very nice basic piece to have. I do switch them out from time to time just to give the piece a rest. And yeah, I personally think, you know, you'd only need a few. And I think it's a good opportunity to buy something with a brighter color, which I didn't. But, you know, if you have something in red or pink that you like for your Chanel card holder, I think it would be a good investment, because I think then you can, you know, just add a little bit of color to your collection. So yeah, here is a quick comparison and quick introduction. I have a more detailed comparison of the key ring holder and the key pouch. I'll link it down below if you're interested to know how much exactly each will hold. And let me know if you have any questions in the comment section below. Thanks again for watching. I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye.